What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you opened X in the last 24 hours and saw Scott Foster sitting at #1 trending in the entire USA, you probably did a double take like the rest of us. A referee trending higher than literally everything else in the country? What in the world happened last night? Was it the craziest referee performance of the season? Was it rigged? Was it just another chapter in the Scott Foster legend? Today, we're diving deep into why the entire NBA Twitter sphere is losing their minds over one man. I'm summarizing the top viral posts, fact-checking the wildest claims, and giving you my straight-up opinion. And trust me, it lines up with what 95% of you are feeling right now. If you love NBA drama, referee conspiracies, and raw fan reactions, you're in the right place. Smash that like button right now if Scott Foster has ever ruined your night. And if you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We drop this heat weekly. Let's get into it. Quick context for anyone who missed last night's absolute circus. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Houston Rockets. A game that was already chaotic turned into full-on referee meltdown in the final minutes and overtime. Scott Foster, the 20-plus-year veteran official everyone calls the Extender, was on the crew. And yeah, he lived up to the name. For those who don't know the nickname, Foster has this decades-long reputation where whenever he refs a playoff or high-stakes game, the series somehow gets extended. Teams on the brink of elimination suddenly get new life. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. Last night wasn't playoffs, but the energy was playoff-level toxic. The Timberwolves pulled out a wild win, but the conversation after the game wasn't about the players. It was 100% about Scott Foster. And X exploded. Within hours, he was the top trending topic in the United States. Not politics, not celebrities. A referee. That tells you everything about how heated this got. Let's start with the moment that sent everything nuclear. Naz Reid gets hit with a charge he clearly didn't agree with. He says something along the lines of, "Stop that shit, bro, he's moving," basically calling out what looked like a bad call. Scott Foster immediately ejects him for questioning the integrity of the crew. Pool report after the game confirmed it. Top post from @ChristopherHines Star Tribune with the official statement got over 300K views and thousands of quotes calling it soft. Fans lost it. You can't eject a player for telling the truth on the floor. Why it matters? In a close game, ejecting one of the Wolves' best bench players in OT felt like it swung momentum. Even non-Wolves fans were saying the same thing. Next viral moment. Julius Randle walking to the locker room after the game, mic'd up or overheard saying, "That shit didn't work, Scott Foster." The clip from @Reichton blew up to almost 4 million views combined across platforms. Fans are loving it. It's now the top quoted post of the night. Pure frustration from a player who's seen enough of these crews. Scott Foster didn't just have one bad call. The entire night felt like a masterclass in the extender narrative. Controversial out of bounds, timing on fouls, the Sengun moving on the call that @John Krasinski called unbelievable. Even Wolves' lead account @TWWolvesLead posted, "I don't give a damn if we won, that man needs to be investigated." Over 1,000 likes in minutes. This is classic Foster. Games feel longer, more dramatic, and the losing side, or the side that should have closed it out, walks away screaming conspiracy. Engaging, broader tone. What made this trend explode nationwide? It wasn't just Minnesota fans. Detroit, Philly, Boston, even neutral accounts were posting Scott Foster doing what he does best. The meme page energy was off the charts. Edits, the extender sound effects, old clips resurfacing, it became a league-wide conversation. Time to fact-check some of the wildest stuff flying around last night. Myth number 1, Scott Foster is literally rigging games for betting. No credible evidence has ever surfaced. The NBA has investigated referee gambling multiple times in the past. Nothing has stuck to Foster. The rigged talk is pure frustration plus pattern recognition. Myth 2, he always favors the Rockets or underdogs. Not true. The extender tag comes from series extending games across many teams. It's more about games going the distance than picking sides. Myth number 3, he got ejected or suspended already. False. As of this morning, no suspension. The NBA rarely suspends vets mid-season for one game unless it's egregious, but the fan outrage is real, and the league is definitely watching the perception.
Bottom line, the calls last night looked bad, really bad, but calling it a grand conspiracy without proof is where some posts went too far. The frustration is 100% valid though. Alright, here's how you turn this drama into something useful. Tip number 1. Next time a ref like Foster is announced, check the betting lines and over-under immediately. The extender games historically go over more often. Subtle voice, not advice, just a trend fans have noticed. Tip number 2, save and screenshot the pool reports after every controversial game. They're public and they kill the fake news arguments. Tip number 3, if you're a fan of a team that keeps drawing these crews, start tagging @NBA and @NBA referees on X politely but consistently. Fan pressure actually works sometimes. Tip number 4, use this as motivation to watch the game, not the refs. Last night, the Wolves still won despite the chaos. That's the real story. Focus on the basketball and let the league handle the rest, or at least try to. Every single one of these tips will save you from rage tweeting at 2 a.m. Real quick, case study last night's game. In a nutshell, the Wolves were fighting for positioning. The Rockets were desperate. Scott Foster on the crew. Game goes to OT. Controversial calls pile up. Naz gets tossed. Randle drops the line of the night. The Wolves still win. But the lasting memory for millions of fans isn't the W. It's Scott Foster once again becoming the main character. This is exactly how the legend grows, one game at a time. Bonus nuggets you probably didn't know.